Medical marijuana is a hot topic across the country, and in Ohio, a petition campaign is underway to get it on the ballot in 2014.
And meanwhile, people who feel they need medical marijuana are going to great lengths to get it. Tonight, Lee Jordan has a story of one Bay Village mom who believes the extraordinary steps she's taking could save her daughter's life.
Jordan Lyles sits at her computer playing the simple game small children love. But Jordan is 18 years old. A rare form of epilepsy has robbed her of any sort of normal life.
She should be going to college. This was the year she graduated from high school, although she's been homeschooled. She would have been going to prom, off to college, and it's cost a lot. I mean, we play Sesame Street and we like to color and do all the things that a typical 4-, 5-, 6-year-old would like to do.
Jordan has Dravet syndrome. Since infancy, she suffered with seizures, sometimes scores of them in a day, triggered by ordinary things, light, temperature changes. It took many specialists and 10 years to diagnose her. Since then, a long list of powerful drugs has been only marginally effective. Some have made Jordan worse. Now a controversial solution to stop her seizures has her mother planning a move with her daughter to Colorado for this, CBD, a derivative of cannabis, medical marijuana.
The side effects of these are detrimental. The side effects of medical cannabis are healing.
CBD is a non-psychoactive ingredient in marijuana. There is significant research in other countries showing it to be effective in controlling seizures. CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta spent more than a year researching medical marijuana for a CNN documentary. He has seen the science from around the world and knows of dozens of children in the U.S. who've used CBD oil from cannabis for epilepsy.
Every child, about 100 of them roughly now, that have tried cannabis after going through all the medications trying to treat their epilepsy have had some benefit. Some of them have had, incredible benefit. They're off all of their meds. But it's hard to study a substance in the United States that is illegal. Those studies are hard to do, and that is part of the problem.
A problem that's turning families into medical refugees. Paula believes there's a lot of public misunderstanding about medical marijuana.
People are misinformed, and I was one of them. I'm thinking, people would think I'm going out there to smoke marijuana. That's not it.
After much thought and prayer, Paula Lyles and her husband have agreed to split the family for now. He will stay in Northeast Ohio to maintain their home. Paula and Jordan will go to live in Colorado, taking the steps necessary to get Jordan the treatment that may offer a life with fewer or no seizures. But it's not an easy choice.
It's a horrible thing to do to a family. Do you want to shoot yourself in your right leg or left leg? You have to go.
Paula's hopeful that in 2014, Ohio voters will approve medical marijuana. 20 other states and the District of Columbia have already done so.
Ohio is lagging behind a little bit, but there is a push right now we need 385,000 signatures to get this on the ballot in 2014. I can't wait.
But for now, Paula will leave the place she's called home for 25 years, saying goodbye to her life here for a new one she hopes will be better for her daughter.
If she could just have the life to do other things and be functioning well enough to do other things, that would just be the icing on the cake. That's the icing on the cake.
Paula and Jordan Lyles are now in Colorado, and there are hundreds of families like them, part of a growing community there to access medical marijuana. While polls show most Ohioans are in favor of legalizing this here, not everyone agrees. I talked with the executive director of the Drug Free Action Alliance in Columbus, Marcy Seidel. She believes this should be treated like any other medicine and get FDA approval.
If there are indeed components, and we think there are potential components, then let's go through the right process through the FDA, make sure that we do this right, and we get to the point where we give the people what they need and no harm is done. And I think that's the bottom line.
Tomorrow night at 6, we'll hear more from both sides of the medical marijuana initiative in Ohio. On your side, Lee Jordan, News Channel 5.